covered in scratches. I've just fake tanned. My hair's a mess, so I've tried to like do a side part. I don't know, somehow it kind of fixed it. Today we're gonna do a shop my stash. I'm going to recreate kind of a look by my current favorite Instagram makeup artist, just because it's so different to what I've filmed lately. This look here, by Lorraine did this one. Glammed by Lorraine, sorry. Just something really smoky, dramatic. Yeah, those kind of vibes. I've got the chain vibe. She's wearing like a chain. My phone's like on power save mode. I've got some chains on. Like I haven't worn silver in so long. It's kind of like warm and cool. The eye makeup is a bit of silver, but a lot of bronzer, warm nude lips and stuff like that. So I feel like, I don't know, it's just really balanced and pretty. And I thought I would just do a little shop my stash to gather a few of the things we're gonna need. I might have to like dunk back in and get some other stuff, but yeah, I'll film that now. I'll just do it on my phone. It's the drawer, the messy drawer. All right, I'm gonna look for a primer I haven't used in ages. Wait, isn't Marc Jacobs Beauty like shut down now? That's messed up. Let's do, I can't remember what I think of this. We're gonna use that. Maybe some more Makeup Revolution. I also need a moisturizer because I haven't moisturized this morning. I just tanned. So, oh man, I'm excited to clean out this drawer. Isn't Makeup Geek gone too now? We'll do this. And that's something I haven't used in ages. We'll Makeup Revolution. Oh my gosh. I've got stuff in here I've like completely forgotten about. Eye primer kit. Wait, I'm sure I use this as a concealer and people are like, it's an eye primer. I mean, that makes sense looking at the name. So am I supposed to use this before my eyeshadow? Let's give it a go. I'll do a bit of colour corrector. I've actually got so many now. We'll do Pixie. I might go for this. I think we'll set under the eyes. We'll try that under the eyes. And maybe this on the rest of the face. Bronzer. I'm kind of drawn to these. Maybe this one. Alrighty. Mascara. Loving this. We need a black liquid liner and we also need a black like pencil liner. I'm sure there'll be one in here somewhere. Here we go. It's been a while. It's been a while. I'll use that in a bit. Alright, we need a peachy blush. I wonder what this one would be like. Oh, I can't open it with one hand. We'll get a couple of options, so that one and maybe the Dior Coral. I'm thinking a little bit of it sparkle, so this is super sparkly. I think we'll use something from here. And I'm just looking through my neutral eyeshadow palettes and I feel like this palette here has some good colours down the bottom. This is the neutral, all neutral, Natasha Denona. But look at those like 3 shades right there. Sorry, my camera's doing the weird iPhone glitchy thing. I feel like this is going to be a little bit tricky because I don't really know. I'm like purely guessing right now. I might just grab a couple of different colours. And by the way, I realised that I've got so much new stuff in this bottom drawer too. Remember I did my declutter from this middle drawer? Last time I did a declutter. Yeah, there is so much stuff. Anyways, I feel like this color that I've used before might be perfect. Let's just cover our bases. All right, that should be most things that we will need today. I might have to get some other stuff, but that's a good start. All right, team. I've been procrastinating for too long. I've literally sat here on my phone for like 25 minutes. The hair is back. Oh my god, I really want to dye my hair like a copper color, but I'm so scared. Like, I'm scared I'll just regret it and want to go blonde, and then it'll be really hard to get the blonde back. My hair's so long and healthy right now. I mean, I'm still waiting for the postpartum hair loss. I say that every day, but literally every day I'm like, is it gonna be today? Am I gonna lose all my hair? But it's just so thick, like the ends are so thick. I don't know if you guys remember, but my ends were always really like ratty. It took many trims to kind of get it all evened out after like years, and it's so long, and I'm just like finally happy with the length and the condition my hair is in, and now I'm like, I want to change it. But then knowing me, I'm like, I'm gonna have a big change in my hair and then I just go blonde again. Like the one change I had recently was when I went pink. Do you guys remember that? Like, was it last year or the year before? I'm pretty sure it was was it last year? I don't even know. Anyway, I went pink and I low-key hated it. Like, it was just so different, and I don't know, I just didn't feel like me. Anyway, I'm rambling. Taking some Wishful Thirst Trap juice. This is hyaluronic acid and peptide serum. Just gonna juice up my skin. Do I look like I've been crying? Not really. That feels so good. So slimy in a good way. By the way, have you ever been like kicking anyone else's ass lately, or is that just a me thing? Because I have been miserable. My eyes have been itchy, sore, my throat, my nose, sneezing, snot, tired, everything. Just as I was getting used to sleep deprivation, because I actually am getting used to it, which is cooked. But yeah, now I'm like getting hit with this like hay fever, which is making me even more tired, and I'm just like rude, as if I don't go without sleep enough. Primer. Ta-da! This is the Glow Fix by Revolution XX, and obviously I like it because it's in my drawer, so it means that when I tried it I put it in my drawer because I liked it. I can't remember though. Like, I swear I haven't used this in so long. Oh, that's so pretty, and it feels so good. Like, it feels like it kind of fills in my pores or something. Like, it's kind of like a pore filling texture without being super thick. It's like super thin and hydrating still. Slightly tinted. I'm using my xoBeauty brow wax. You know what, today I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say what I always say. And then I'm going to use an angled face brush with the foundation. So this is the Insta Bake foundation by Beauty Bakery in the shade 341 WN. And I feel like the colour is going to be perfect. Since that's a really good match, I'm going to take a little bit more just over these scratches on my chest, because Porter likes to scratch me, you know, because that's normal. I'm sure it is normal with babies, but their claws are sharp. They're like kittens, I've said that. Their claws. Nails, you know, they need colour correcting really. Like, I need green on there because those are bright red, but hey, I mean, it's a bit better. Alright, Under Eye Corrector by Pixie. Concentration, wait, correction concentrate. Brightening Peach. Using my dual petal brush, I'm going to take a little bit just underneath where I need it, because yeah, I'll do one eye, eh? We'll see the difference. I've got a little bit of foundation over top of my under eyes, so it's not as dramatic as it really is, or really would be. And then I did pick up a couple of different concealer. I think I'll use the IT Cosmetics one though. This is the Bye Bye Under Eye Illumination in the shade Medium. I'm just gonna squirt out a very small amount because it goes quite far. I'm going to use this side of my brush to distribute it before we start blending. Just tapping it out and then flipping to the bigger side, and then I use a patting motion to blend. Did I miss my whole finger when I tanned? I think I did. Anyway, can you see the difference? I can. Like I said, I've got a bit of foundation on, so it's not as dramatic as I would like, but it all makes a difference. This stuff's so thick, by the way. Alright, looking smooth. Now I'm going to try out the Illuminating Mineral Veil by Bare Minerals underneath my eyes. I've been trying out this Morphe sponge under the eyes. Like, it's good, but it's too big. I need to get like a triangular one. Well, they have a triangular one, but I mean like this version, but triangle. Do they do one? Oh my god, I forgot how glittery this is. Oh well, we've committed now. That is shiny. I mean, to be fair, it looks mint on the inner corner. Like, it completely brightens the area. but it's like super shimmery. Like, can you see it by my nose? Whee! That's okay. I'll set now with the One Size Beauty pressed powder, light 4G. Oh, I'm itchy. Just tapping that on. This is like a really nice golden kind of color, golden undertone, which is going to be extra helpful today with a bit of a cool tone eye makeup. I probably should have done the eye makeup before my base, just thinking now, because it's kind of graphic. Alright, let's try this as an eye primer. Can someone confirm, is this eye primer or under eye primer? Because it just says Master Eye Prep and Set Light. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, is it under eye prep or lid prep? It's got a little powder in it and then like 2 colors. That's why I was like, is it concealer? Anyways, we're gonna use it like eye primer. I'm just using this shade here, and I'm going to carve out my brows a little and just spread that all over. Has Makeup by Mario brought out any new makeup lately? Because I actually loved a lot of his things, but I haven't been keeping up. I still want to buy heaps more Patrick Tar stuff on that subject of, like, you know, makeup artist brands. Can Zeus literally shut up? Oh my god. I literally put Porter to bed this morning for his first nap of the day. Zeus, 5 minutes later, starts barking and woke him up, and then he wouldn't go back to sleep. Like, please. Usually he sleeps through the dog's barking, but now he's like, I don't know, just interested in the world. He hears that and he's like, oh, what's going on? So life's about to get even more interesting, I think. Okay, that's on. Do I need to set it with the powder? Maybe I'll just do a light dusting. Pulling up the picture. Now, as always, this isn't like a recreation, this is inspiration. So we might do like, I don't know, different shapes and things, but oh, I really like the shape though. I'm really bad at that inner corners pointy situation. Like, every time I try to do that, it's just a nightmare. I might give it a go. We'll see. The eye makeup looks fairly straightforward, like the eyeshadow itself. A little bit of like a warmer brown on the actual crease. So I'm going to use some Laguna. Yes, I smashed my mirror, don't judge me. This is a, what is this, Chalk crease brush. So this is going to help keep the look from looking too grey. Just adding that warmth through the crease, balancing it out. Oh yeah, Porter is awake. I can hear him squealing. He's just not sleeping today. You hear him? He's squealing. You're supposed to be asleep. Naughty baby. Today's gonna be a long day, I can feel it. Alright, that color is just stunning and I love how easy it is to blend. Like, look at that. Now I have this color called Webcam, and this is like a silvery color. It's like very neutral. Like, in some lighting it looks a bit more taupe. Do you see that? Like, it's so pretty. It's not just like silver like the reflect is, but I don't know if you know what I mean. I'm not a huge fan of just like bluey silver colors, so this is like so pretty. So we use some of that on the lid, but I'm just looking at the picture and like we need like a kind of, I don't know, just all over lid color, I think. Which is why I thought, whoops, this palette could come in handy. It's the Bieber palette, all neutral. Maybe a little bit of that sculpture color, because once again it's like really neutral and like not too cool toned, like not too silvery. And I think I'll just use the same brush to kind of blend it on. This might be a little bit darker than the color she used. I could actually check the products list of what she used, but I prefer just to like play around and use what I have anyways. I just know right now he was just like, are you kidding me? Before I managed to get that up on my camera, he was like smiling at Hamish and Betty's like, hey. You can't even be mad when they like sit there smiling at you, even though you're like way away. For some reason this colour's going patchy. I don't know if it's the eyeshadow or the base, but it's okay. We're gonna layer it with the other colour anyway. I'm gonna add a little bit more of the warm shade just in the crease over top to blend that. Same on the other eye. Just deepening the crease a little to my liking. Okay, now we're gonna take Webcam, this one right here. I think I'll just use my finger. Oh, that's so pretty. This was kind of inspired by one of my favorite Tom Ford was it Tom Ford? I'm sure it was Tom Ford back in the day eyeshadows. I can't even remember what it was called, but there was a look I used to always do. Oh, that's so pretty. You can create a really cool effect with this color too if you layer it on top of like a warm base. Makes it obviously pop through and makes it a little bit less silvery again and more taupey. It's just a really cool color and really good for the current trend of like the grunge vibes. Like you could make this look grungy with like smoky liner and stuff and like you're good to go. But we're going a little bit more polish today. And then we're going to add on a little bit of extra shimmer right on the ball of the eye, because it kind of looks like that's what they've done here. Maybe glitter in this case, but we're going to use the eye halo in Luna. These have been restocked. We sold out the first time, so go get your hands on them if you're waiting. This does have a little bit of reflect to it, so I'm just going to use a little bit right in the center. I don't know if it's going to be easy for you to see on camera, but it's just added like extra glow in the middle. Now before we do the eyeliner, we've got this like black on the lower lashes. I'm scared to do this. The last time I did a thick black on my lower lash line like this, I got roasted, okay? People were like, that's way too heavy, that's way too much, but I was like, it's part of the look, dude. We're going to use Spot from this Natasha Denona palette, which is of course the black. I'm using it on a crease detail brush. I'm going to push it into the lash line first, and then I'm going to add black liner to my waterline, and then I'm going to reassess. I don't think I want mine as thick as hers, but we'll see. Just tapping that real close. And then I had the black Charlotte Tilbury Rockin' Cold Bedroom Black liner. Popping that on the waterline. Oh my god, I'm scared. I haven't done black waterline in ages. Going back in with Spot now that that's on. And then wiggling that through just to fill in any lines and kind of move the liner down into the lash line a bit too, so that we don't have any like skin peeking through. Oh my god, this right here is how I used to do my eyeliner at high school. Like prison, jail. Clearly we all had fake friends that let us rock out with this kind of eyeliner. I'm going to use a little bit of whatever's left on my brush and just blend. This is going to bring the colour down a little bit, but I just feel like it needs a little bit of extra warmth with whatever's left on my brush. Okay, trust the process, I hope. Well, I didn't pick out lashes either, oh well. Okay, we need a sharp liner all the way across. The liner on the top isn't very thick in her picture. I've already made it thick. I'm so scared to do like the graphic liner, honestly. Like it's really scared to do in black, I don't know. Why the black paint? Oh. I'm scared. This is the Tarte Man Eater black eyeliner, by the way. Love it. Now I can hear Porter crying because he's overtired. It's like a cycle. So then it like flicks in. I am so scared to do that. Just use my fingernail to flick the wing. Maybe I'll just start with black shadow to do the shape and then kind of like darken it. Slightly less scary, you know? I think we just need like huge lashes to really offset the lower situation. Okay, it's kind of good-ish. I feel like it could be better, but I also don't want to mess with it too much and make it worse. Okay, inner corner. I just don't think the inner corner thing suits my eye shape. Every time I do it, it just looks wrong. Literally immediately looks terrible. Like I don't even know what I just did. I can't do it. I literally can't do it. Hers looks kind of smudgy, so that's good because mine's going smudgy. I didn't even try to make it smudgy, but here we are. Oh, did anyone see that? Did I just break my eyeliner? It's leaking everywhere. It's kind of not terrible. I think let's just reserve judgment for once the lashes are on. We definitely need something semi-dramatic. We need to sort out the brows too, to balance everything too, because there's just a lot of eyes happening. I'm going to use magnetic lashes today just so I can try on a couple of different styles and find the right ones. So I'm going to use some magnetic black liner first. I could have just used this instead of the liner I already used, but this is just something I decided on the spot, so what I'll do is just layer it. So this is the Ardell Magnetic Liquid Liner in black. You can actually get this on xoBeautyshop.com, which is my website. You want to do a couple of coats of this or more. You could do like 3 or 4 coats, just letting it dry a little bit in between each one. So I'll do this and then pop on some mascara and then do another one. Mascara, I love this one at the moment. It's the Tubing Tarte one that I showed a few videos ago. It's just so quick and beautiful to use, and it comes off in the shower. You know, like you can like take it off with water. I love that. So I'm just coating my lashes well, and loads of mascara on the bottom lashes. Okay, with the like long bottom lashes, I feel like it's coming together already. Wonder if this mascara comes in brown, because that would be a game changer. So I have a couple of options of lashes here. So these are restocked as well on XO Beauty Shop. We have Bribe, which I thought could look really good, or the other one I thought might look really good is Decoy. I'll show you close up both of these. So Bribe's on top and Decoy is on the bottom. But yeah, both very dramatic, but still fluffy and pretty. Like they're not like, you know, too over the top, they're just dramatic. I'm just gonna try, which one's this? Decoy on the side. So these have like a ton of magnets on them, like 10 magnets on each lash. If you get the full lash, there are also like demi lashes, like half lashes with less, but, and they just click right on, look. Ding ding, easy. I haven't trimmed this yet, I would trim it. And the reason I put so many magnets on these is so that A, they stick really well, and B, so you can trim them and still have tons of magnets, because some you know, magnetic lashes have like 3 magnets, so if you trim a little bit off, they like flick off at the ends, whereas these ones don't. So yeah, I need to trim it because it's like stabbing me on my inner corner, you can see it. But that is that lash. And then if we try Bribe on the other side, and we can compare, just click straight on like that, super easy. Okay, I'll zoom in. I don't know which lashes I like better. Maybe this side, a little bit more fluffy and slightly more natural. These ones are much more like spiky. I feel like these would look cool if we didn't do all the eyeliner situation, like if we just, you know, had the smoky colors. And the tray has the magnetic on them, so you can like store your lashes straight back on there. They stick on with the magnets, so good. So yeah, I think we'll go with Decoy. I do need to just trim this. Easy to take off, easy to put back on. Love. I'm just gonna work out how much to trim. That was just one off the outer corner. And the other side, kind of like focusing them on the outer 2/3 of my eye to keep that cat eye shape. I feel like it's come together really, really well. And once we do the bronzer and stuff, it can only get better, right? Hopefully. Okay, low-key, I love it. I haven't done anything like super glam and dramatic like this in a little bit. It's cool. Going in with some of my Cabral. I have not used Cabral in so long, and I still love it. I feel like I need to sneeze, my eyes are going watery. What the hell? Oh my god, why do I never use this anymore? I still love it. This is shade 3. And then we have our Dior Show Pumpkin Brow in shade 2. I really like this. It's kind of like Gimme Brow. Just to add some texture. I love this. It's a good makeup day. Surprisingly, I didn't think it would be. Yes, I love this. I forgot how much I love it. That's so pretty. Okay, bronzer. Oh, this is so dark. I underestimated my choice. This is the Butter Bronzer in Muru Butter Bronzer, Physicians Formula. It is a really nice warm color. It's quite dark, so we're just going to take our time and apply a little bit at a time and blend it really well. It is very pretty and very smooth on the skin too. Just bronzing around my nose, my lips. Now we have the Jelly Dough. Love these because you can apply them on top of powders too, and they work so well. These are by Holika Holika. This is in the shade Apricot Jelly. So I might just use a bit of both. So I'm just taking a couple taps. And I'm just going to tap that. And I actually think this is going to go perfect with the bronzer too, because the bronzer is so like orangey. See how this just like goes with the silver really nice to like warm it up. Otherwise you just end up really, really, really cool tone, you know. So like all the warm tones with it just helps so much to keep it wearable, because I am a warm tone gal, okay? Look at my hair. I used to think I was a cool tone gal. No, warm is where it at. Warm is where it at. Anyway, a little bit of the Dior. This is the shade Coral. Just to make it pop. It's a little bit brighter. Doesn't really look like she's wearing highlighter in the picture. I think I'm gonna go with Warm Brown Lip Contour by Huda Beauty. I'm just gonna sharpen it with the little sharpener it comes with. This is 100% too dark compared to the inspo. But like I said, it's just inspo. My camera died. I'm just like trying to blend this. Because I look like a friggin' Brat Stole or something right now. I feel like these two, a little mixture. So we've got Dash of Spice by MAC and Mademoiselle. These are the Retro Matte Liquid Lipsticks. So this one is going to go almost all over, except for like the very middle of the bottom lip. This one is very cool tone, or like yellowy cool tone. I don't know. It's unique. I need to trim my nose hair still, sorry. Alright, a little bit of the peachier colour, just to brighten it up a little. Blend it all really well. It does look like she's got a little bit of gloss, which I didn't pick out, so we will find one quickly. I've got this Watermelon Kiss by Too Faced Hangover Pillow Balm, which needs a good mix up. I'm just going to use a small amount. And then the final step, I guess, is just adding a little bit of setting spray. She looks like she's got a little bit of highlighter on the nose. I might just add some highlighter anyway. Let's just do this first. So this is the Freeze Fix Dewy Fixing Mist. Yeah, I remember liking this, like the feeling of it. Very fine mist. I'm just going to use some of my nostalgia colours to highlight. So I think I'm going to use Nymph, which is like the perfect highlight shade. So a little bit just on like the nose. And then a little bit on the cheekbones. It's a nice colour because it's like perfect to just blend in with my skin tone. So it's not going to look too crazy next to the silver. Alright, taking out the hair clips. I feel so weird with the side part. But that is the look. Do I dig it? Yeah, I do. Surprisingly. I don't know, I think it's really pretty. I haven't done silver in so long, but it's such a cool look. The lip combination I feel like goes perfectly with everything else on the face. Yeah, I just think it looks really cool. Hopefully you guys agree, and yeah, enjoyed watching. I think one of my next videos will be a declutter again. Glad to see you guys still really enjoyed that last one I did of my new like PR drawer. I'm so happy you guys still love those videos because I love filming them too. I feel like they're therapeutic to film, and they're therapeutic to edit, and they're therapeutic to watch. So it's win-win for everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!